Hello, hi friends. Welcome back to the channel.
Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings. Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone will just watch that in awe. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the reward. Yeah, that's out. Oh. The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that. The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nice shot. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. Boundary off the last ball. What's to come up this delivery, I wonder? Oh! Into the gap. Nice shot. Off the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. The right arm is coming into the attack from the south end. Brilliant shot that. No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary before. A poor delivery. A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary. That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing. That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Head has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. That's right out of the middle of the bat. They got it over the top, had pretty good control, and one bounce over the rope. They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. First step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. There'll be 1 run here for them. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. Drives and misses everything. That's wild. Nothing. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. timed that brilliantly. Managed to get onto front foot early and just incredible power to lock that one over the boundary. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Nicely played. Saw it for the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. You'd have been really happy with that last shot. Absolutely nailed it. Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's right off the knee to the bat. Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Singh shouldn't be too worried about the last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Super piece of timing. There was a bit of width on that and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Right off the middle of the bat.
ఈ ఓవర్లో 6 balls కి 6 కొట్టానండి.
50 brought up and what a devastating passage of play it's been. Yeah, good shot. Found the gap. That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away. Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap. Yeah. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Well placed. Should get a single. Yeah. Great shot. At least one on offer. "15 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 1 for 86. Singh from the north end. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Got all of it, and for 6. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option. That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot. That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Singh will be disappointed with that delivery. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. Finds the fielder with that shot. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put. Misses everything. Misses out there on the short and wide one. Nicely played. Perfect timing. Going with spin now. Yeah, good shot. A beauty. Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground. It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Yeah, great shot. Good throw from the deep, on target. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there. Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Yep. Easy catch. Didn't have to move really. They played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it. After a big partnership is broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled. Great timing, right off the knee to the back. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed fantastic. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Wow, that's missed a lot. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. Beaten on the drive. Hit that hard. Nailed it. Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Clarkson didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd. That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous. What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Yep. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Nice solid defensive shot. 13 runs added there. And the Sunrisers are 2 for 135. Good bit of timing there. That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Middle that one, great timing. Just a little bit of room given, the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary. Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Yeah, there'll be runs here. Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad. Yeah, they'll get at least 1. Yep. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle. A good way to push up the run rate. They'll be 50 in no time with shots like that. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing. Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Yep. Yeah. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. You see good control and spin in this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. That's going a long way. What a shot that is. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. Yeah, super shot. Good return, back from the deep. Picks it out well. Negated the spin well then, got nicely on top of the bounce. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there. Nice shot.
ఒక 6 మ్యాచ్ ఫినిష్ అయిపోయిందండి. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళు నిజంగా సన్ రైజర్స్ హైదరాబాద్ వాళ్ళు ఎలా ఆడారో నేను అలానే ఆడానండి. కానీ అక్కడ ఒక వికెట్ కూడా పడలేదు. నాకు మాత్రం 2 వికెట్లు పడ్డాయి.